Hi everyone, it's me Giovanni, and today I feel like absolute crap. You know, you know what? I've always wanted to see the actual, um, I've, uh, so, JNTDM is the only one who, um, well, he uploaded, the Shady Oaks SMP videos from his Twitch over to his JNTDM Live channel. And, well, I haven't seen the part where he was held hostage by James and David Squid. Yeah, I don't know. But when the Shady Oaks SMP first, was announced, I wasn't on board with it. I thought it was kind of stupid because, if I'm just gonna be honest, there are still Minecraft YouTubers who still play Minecraft. And JNTDM is one of them, or at least he used to be. His main channel is just other stuff instead of Minecraft. And that's completely fine. However, his friends have switched to Roblox, and honestly, that's a little uneasy. And thing news especially with Roblox, I'm now being in trouble because the CEO is an absolute idiot. He has the audacity to ban someone for doing their job of trying to get rid of predators on Roblox and advertise Roblox for adults. Basically just making Roblox for predators. Like, you're seriously doing the opposite of what you were supposed to do. Protect Roblox, protect the children, and remove predators. But no, it's almost like the CEO of Roblox is encouraging predators to get away with this shit. And it just doesn't sit right with me. It really doesn't sit right with me. And I made a video and I had in the title, should Thing Noodles leave Roblox? Or like rejoin Minecraft? And I was like, absolutely yes. I'm not sure if anyone else agrees with me, but that's fine. But the Shady Oaks SMP was one of the worst things to ever happen in Ding Noodles or his friend's life. Honestly, it was absolute trash. Trash. It wasn't even an SMP or a server where usually most SMPs are just people pranking or building stuff and all that shit. However, some SMPs are just, like, for example, Shady Oaks, are just mostly the YouTubers who made the server in the first place, who just get up to these shenanigans, especially with a story-based element for some weird fucking reason. I I seriously have no idea what they were even thinking when they first made the SMP server. I feel like it had something to do with their fans being attracted to certain dark stuff and, them going one on one to one another and killing each other. And, no, no, absolutely not. And I would mostly blame Kat, also known as Yon DNTM, where she, yes, she's an absolute bitch. She's an absolute bitch. I I couldn't stand her. No, really, I couldn't stand her. And what's worst of all is that she was younger than me. She was younger than me. She was around 11 to 12 years old when I first encountered her. She was an absolute bitch. I have no idea how an 11 to 12-year-old bitch can actually think these kind of stuff with certain YouTubers and, I don't know, be a vindictive person. Because even with her friends, I immediately hated her. She was a bitch. Her friends, maybe even a bit worse. One of them was diagnosed with depression and probably, at least I'm not sure, committed suicide. They probably committed suicide for all I care. And I don't know if I would be sad or happy about it. But Kat, she is just awful. And I mean awful. I don't understand how a 12-year-old girl, can possibly create evil YouTubers like it's no big deal and, create the darkest stuff and thing noodles. Let's just say during the time she had thing noodles, especially in our Wattpad stories, portrayed thing noodles as a jerk. A jerk. And a snarky, sarcastic jerk to his friends. And his wife? His wife? Oh, his wife. His wife absolutely bothered by his rudeness. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. If 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 that would if Thick Noodles actually acted like Kat um did in her stories about him, um his wife would be absolutely annoyed, angry with him. And I would too. I would too. I would absolutely want to beat the crap out of him. Kat is just awful, horrible, an absolute monster. And call me crazy, but I wish she was dead. I wish she was dead. Now, the SMP ended up going absolutely nowhere when it continued and it just stopped. It just stopped. It just it just stopped. It just stopped. I can't say it. It just stopped. It just stopped. And I'm glad that it stopped. Because honestly, what the hell was even with the SMP in the first place? Like, seriously, was this encouraged by their fans? Or inspired by their fans? Or what? Like, seriously, what the hell? They basically have a story where never pieces, especially like weapons and armor, a sword, pickaxe, axe, hoe, shovel, and armor. That's it. The sword was the main problem for everything that happened with Dan and his friends killing each other and sorry. Yeah, not good. But when it got to I don't know, the pickaxe and maybe the axe, that was that was about it. That was about it. And nothing else happened. The SMP didn't continue, but then when okay, so I Ballistic Squid was supposed to continue or at least end the SMP somehow. But that never happened. That never happened. And Dan TDM is probably the last one to upload anything else recently from the Shady Oaks SMP or at least his videos from Twitch, his streams from Twitch. And that's about it. That's literally it. I hated this SMP so much. And I still stand by it. I still stand by it. I wish that... Okay, it was mostly James's idea to create the SMP. His idea. His idea. And he's the one in Roblox, in Bee Swarm Simulator, to be obsessed with bees. Bees. That's all. Obsessed. Addicted to bees. My God. I wish that the Noodles would return to the SP, or at least I would want to tell him to return to the SMP so he can just destroy it already. I mean it. I mean it. The SMP is absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. I hate it. I hate it from the bottom of my heart. I absolutely fucking hate it. I hate it so much. You do not understand how much I hate it. I hated it when it was first announced, when the crazy shit started happening, and so on. I hate it. I'm glad that the news was the first one to die in the One Life Season 3 series. I'm glad that he was the first one to leave the Shady Oaks SMP, mostly because he was burned out, and that's completely reasonable. That's completely understandable. And you know what? You do you, Justin. You do you. You do you. Calm yourself. Take a break. You know, do that. But yeah, I would just want him to return to the SMP just to destroy the living shit out of it. Look, I don't care if I'm gonna curse my head off, because honestly, I just hate it. Not everyone is supposed to be kid friendly, and not everyone is supposed to be an absolute bigoted jerk. Okay? And not everyone is supposed to be really superly too nice, you know? Because I can't do that. There's no way I can't do that. There's no way I can do that. Just no way. No way. I can't. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please stay safe, stay at home, stay away from protests, segregated areas, you know the rest. I hope you enjoyed this video, or not, that's okay. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.